Hey!
Yay! We did it!
Yes, we did. Do you want to see something really pathetic, though?
What?
You know how we had the whole food porn conversation last week?
Yes.
Well, the shit and shenanigans of us trying to get together on Facebook, this is what I'm doing right now once we're done with our broadcast.
You had to go get...
Yeah, I'm going to be doing my thing from the Menchie's parking lot.
so that you can run directly afterwards and get yourself a snack.
In a panicked frenzy. But there's a Domino's next door to it, too. So I'm kind of like, ooh, do I want a hot and ready oven pizza? You know? To go along with my frozen yogurt.
So I have a strong suspicion we're probably not going to have many people join because of having to move to Instagram.
Yeah. But
that's okay.
Put this onto Facebook after the fact, at least.
Okay. Yep. I'll be able to save it. I'll put it on Facebook and YouTube. So
okay.
I guess we might as well just start because I don't think anybody's coming today because they didn't know because of shit and shenanigans thanks to Facebook.
I did send a couple quick texts. That's why I know my friend Alicia. Hi, Alicia. She's going to be joining in a second.
Alicia. Okay. We'll give her a minute.
At least, but yeah.
We'll give Alicia a minute to hustle on over.
Yeah.
This is actually nice, though.
Yeah. But is it not sad, though, that we finally got the issue as fixed as we could? And I'm like, fuck, I need frozen yogurt.
Like, I can't handle this anymore. I need a snack now. This was too much for me.
I'm telling you. It's like, I'm the glass.
It's weird. It's making me freaked out because it's nighttime there.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to put some light there? Oh, it's daytime now. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, as you can tell, I wasn't able to do any sort of anything to...
Oh, hey, Alicia.
Bye. Oh, not again. No, because I'll say bye, Felicia, to her, and she'll actually get off of here. So.
We're supposed to say hi, Alicia, because she just joined.
That's true, but hi, Alicia.
Hey, Alicia.
Thank
All right.
you for hurrying up with my text messaging to come on here. Like I said, the Facebook was just not able to handle all this flawlessness from the two of us. So.
The Facebooks cannot deal. Okay. Well, in the interest,
you don't have to chat. You could just listen in, just stay on and hear some good shit. So
that's right, girl.
Flawless as always.
Well, I say that we just get going here because. We got a limited viewership this week due to some technical difficulties. Yeah. So
we broke the internet.
Yeah, we broke that internet. Not with our asses either. It's unfortunate.
Well.
So for those of you tuning in after the fact, I'm Theda Valley.
And I'm Maxine Factor.
And we're two queens.
Checking in. Hey.
Girl. We're a weekly show where we bring you shit and shenanigans on the regular. Just random thoughts and things that we think are funny because we're the funniest people we know. So, oh my God, I got like some glare going on in my glasses here.
And just remember, this is our first live stream that we're doing that's actually from across the country with each other. So we apologize for all the mess up and happenings, but last week we were sitting right next to each other. Today she's in the east or west coast of the country. Today I'm on the east coast, so it's going to happen that way a little bit sometimes. So.
I just tried taking my glasses off to see if I could cut. Are you sure? Because I feel like I look like I don't know, like my face is
glitter,
like sunken. Oh no, that is good, but I feel like my face is like sunken in.
Oh no,
like a skeleton. I need to eat. I need to eat something. My face is sucking.
You did the big drag queen reveal that you took glasses off and I see glitter line. I was like, oh girl.
Get her. Wow. Except for like, do you see this thing? It's like a growth. Like I don't know. It's like a child trying to birth out of my head or something. This is not cute. Anyways, though. So. Remember last week we were talking about the Cave of Wonders.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the Cave of Wonders was where we were going to bring all the hot guys in the world, like Michael Fassbender and Alexander Skarsgård, and have 2 of them so that they could make out with each other, but we could also make out with them when we were charged admission.
I was going to say, actually, my Cave of Wonders has been getting filled all week since I came back.
My Cave of Wonders is to the brink, bitches. But
thank you, Alicia. You look awesome as well, even though I don't see you right
now. Thank you. So, Alexander Skarsgård was originally in the Cave of Wonders.
Yeah, and I'm kind of mad at you about that because I saw that post that you did that you were kind of assuming for both of us. Now, I'm sorry, girl, but as a balding American, I say you let that shiny head shine, and you still come into my cave.
Okay, but it is not cute. I mean, it's one thing if he had gone completely bald, right? Like, just shave it all off. But he didn't. He just shaved the top and left the sides.
Maybe it's a movie role thing.
I'm sure it is, but until that's rectified, I feel like he cannot be in the Cave of Wonders.
Well, I'll give you this much as a way to work around it, okay?
Okay.
Put a hat on it. Kind of like, the put a ring on it song, put a hat on it.
Right.
Put a hat on that, but he goes right back to sexy.
See, we're going to allow him in the Cave of Wonders as long as he wears a hat.
You know what? Honestly, if you don't want him in your Cave of Wonders anymore, that's on you. I'm letting him in mine, okay?
He's telling me, I can't hold my hand straight to hold my
Oh.
I have like tremors, like
you got the Tourette's going on.
Yeah, I haven't had enough snacks today, so I'm having withdrawal tremors.
And as I already mentioned to you, but if for anybody who else wants to know, like I said, as far as all of the Facebook shenanigans happen, this is what I'm going to be doing the second we sign off of here. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to get me some food because I like to eat.
Are you getting Domino's and frozen yogurt or just the frozen yogurt?
Well, it started off with, I want Menchie's because I'm stressed. And then I'm like, I pulled in and I was like, there's a Domino's right next door to it. So
you're going to get a pizza and a large yogurt because I think
that's put yogurt on top of the pizza.
Okay, you were not a pregnant woman.
Well, I could dress up as one, so you never know.
Now, speaking of food, because I feel like we need a segment like weekly, like our food porn, since that's one of the top 10 things we love to do with each other is talk about food.
And the sad thing is going back to the Cave of Wonders for a moment, you do realize you and I used to have some pretty sultry conversations about Alexander Skarsgård when he was on True Blood.
Oh my God!
Off of him.
That's because it like combined our two loves, food and sexy men.
He's the first non-ginger though that I was like heart throbbing on, So
I know but I mean he's close enough with the blonde. I think.
True.
It's like close. He's on the spectrum.
I think you have to be careful with the word spectrum. I think that refers to something else nowadays.
Yeah, he's on the ginger spectrum.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
You can't steal that. Like... You can't steal that word and like only use it for one thing.
Yeah, everybody's sensitive nowadays, so. But I'm sorry, I did interrupt you with talking about that. So go back to what you were saying about the food.
Well, you had told me this week about a delicious cake that you ate.
Wow.
So I wanted to share with the world your delicious cake and the problems that came with it.
Let's just put it this way. Before I even get into that story, I ate the cake and I will eat it again. Because that cake was delicious. But I went to my friend's house. Every year she throws this kick-ass 4-day-long Halloween party. She really does it up and does it up right. Alicia's been there. She knows what it's all about. This year, well, her boyfriend's birthday is right before Halloween, so she always has birthday cake as part of it.
Mm-hmm.
She had a Frankenstein cake made. And this cake had this deliciously beautiful black frosting on top to represent his hair and this dark green icing on the sides to be Frankenstein's face. And then the next day, I went to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, when I went to flush it, I'm like, where'd all this blue water come from? Because, yeah, my shit was dyed blue, bitches. Like I said, I'll eat it again.
So then my question is, if your shit was blue.
No, I didn't eat it.
No. I'm wondering, did you have a blue asshole?
You know what? I did not think to do the whole, taking a dick pic and a hole pic.
Right.
I never thought to do that.
See, I really need you to think ahead next time because that's...
Well, I text you like 30 seconds after I flushed. You could have said something. You could have, like,
I thought you would think of it. I thought you would think of it.
That's your fault, too.
No, but hey, I thought you would be curious, too, to see if your asshole was blue. Because, I mean, if you're shitting blue...
Well, the sad thing is I did come up with a genius thing. So if I can get some scientist out there that knows how to make this happen.
Okay.
And I like the whole blue asshole thing. Don't get it twisted. Because I'm like, well, if you're going to eat some ass, might as well at least make it festive and colorful.
Right? Make it decorative.
But if you could dye an asshole blue, can you dye men's semen blue? Or green or orange? Because you think about it, that would give the pearl necklace a whole new meaning. You think how many girls out there would be like, okay, you can do that because it'll be all festive and colorful. It'll be like fun.
No! No! I still don't want that necklace.
Well, okay, then just for the boys. How's that sound?
I mean, unless it's diamonds, you better not be putting anything on my body.
We might be able to do a diamond. I don't know. It's all, we got to find the scientist that's going to be able to do that for us.
Okay, so scientists out there in the world, this is really important.
Yeah.
Is this more important than climate change? Yes, I think it is now. Clearly.
Well, seriously, what's more important? The fact that it's been 97 degrees in Ohio in October, or that I have blue nut?
Yeah, see, I think blue nut. Yeah. Blue nut is the answer. And you're an idiot if you say otherwise.
That's true.
That makes
sense. Yeah.
Okay.
But I have to say, though, too, about the Menchie's thing. As soon as I pulled in, it made me go back to our little vacation in Portland, and I missed you guys already.
No.
Yeah, it was nice to think about our stupid little, rendezvous and whatnot and all the good times we had, so.
One day we'll have that house in Florida where we all live together like the Golden Girls. It would be amazing. Yes.
I'm telling you, I want us to do the Golden Girls, but in Ireland, because, all the gingers there.
Oh, yeah. So. I forgot. Yeah, I'm good with that. I thought you're going to make sweaters.
Oh. Yeah. I'm like, I'll make sweaters. No. I'll be the cock whore selling myself on the street corner.
Well, good. I mean, somebody's got to pay the bills, so.
Yeah. Anyway, I keep interrupting you. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
And I don't hate you. Okay. Not today. Okay, so I saw this thing that I want us to try.
Oh, God.
It's called, it's the new fad. It's called chinning.
What the hell?
So the point is that beauty standards are, you try to hide your double chin when you're taking pictures or on video.
Like I'm trying to do right now. That's why my phone keeps angling.
Where my hands like, look, where can I put that in the video so that I can't?
That's why
double
things like.
Although it does not help my 7 head going on, but regardless.
Never mind. Again,
hold on.
a hat always fixes it.
I can't wear a hat. It doesn't look good on me like that. I got to be bald for a hat.
We'll figure it out.
So, yeah. So the point is you have to make yourself have as many chins as possible.
Is this like a contest so you could get more?
Yeah. So.
Oh.
So I want you to work with me here and see if we can get as many chins on video as possible.
That's actually easy. Ready? Go ahead, do yours. Now you're covering your chin area. You have to. There you go. Oh, you have like half of one. Look.
You do have more chins than me. How's that possible when I'm way fatter?
I have very delicate wrists, though.
That's true. I have the big man wrist. Let's try it. Do it again. Do it with me.
I look like, remember that Job of the
Hut? Yeah, I remember Job of the Hut.
Do I not look like?
You don't look like him, but I'm like,
okay. Oh, girl.
I'm gonna vote that that's a stupid trend.
I'm
all
for the new trend is to go like this.
Yeah, to hide those chins because that's not even cute.
I mean, I'll be honest with you though. I agree with the mentality though of everybody in Hollywood and everybody in general is always thinking that, if you're above a size 3 that you're, huge and disgusting.
Right.
So, I mean, honestly, as much as dumb as I think that is, I'm willing to be down with it. So I'm chinning. There.
But that actually made me think of something else that I saw this week that actually it's a little cereal. I want to get a little cereal here for a minute and talk about just for a second how fat people are super treated like shit.
Yeah. And when you said cereal, my first thought was Fruity Pebbles.
I already gave you Fruity Pebbles when you were here. You don't get it anymore.
Well, I mentioned. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well, you can actually. You can. So maybe you do get more. Well, so I'm in this group in Portland called Fatchin, like PDX Fatchin or whatever. It's a bunch of fat girls who get together and talk about being fat together. Not really talk about being fat together, but just like, hey, we're fat and we're together.
Oh, okay. So it's like a nice little group of people who aren't judgmental and ignorant. And
Right. We're all big girls, and big guys rocking it, whatever. Yep. And there's a girl who joined from like Minnesota or something. And she was like, oh, I had to join your group because I couldn't find anything else on Facebook that was body positive and like, was supporting big girls. And I was like, You're an idiot. You didn't look hard enough. Like,
I mean, Craigslist has an ad for everything. Trust me. If I can get sex at the drop of a hat, you can find
that, Right? I was like, oh, you're stupid, whatever. But then I was like, all right. I was trying to like hashtag some of our stuff for social media and stuff and trying to find like, fat centric because, us being two queens, I'm the plus size queen, you're the drag queen.
Girl, so I'm a plus size drag queen. So the only reason I look skinny in drag is because there's so much duct tape that is crushing my intestines and ribs and that's the only thing that trusts me. So you got to.
Why you will never have children. Everything has been staged. Well, yeah. Well, kids suck, but that's. But
hi, Andrea. So, love you, honey. Mwah.
Hi, Andrea. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So. I was trying to find the tags for fat people, and there were no fat people tags hardly at all. And then I was like, maybe this bitch is not crazy. Maybe we love you too. I was like, maybe there is no fat focused like groups and shit. So I started looking on Facebook, and there's not. There's like literally like 3, and the rest of them.
Sadly, though, I think that it's things like Weight Watchers groups, probably, because, again, people trying to be the Hollywood, size 3.
Right. So. Right. And it was like, also, I found a bunch of groups where it was like, don't you hate when fat girls think they're cute? And don't you hate when fat girls be trying to dress cute? And I was just like, are you kidding me? There was more groups talking about how people hate when fat girls is trying to be cute than there was to support fat girls. And I was like, fuck this shit. Like, I have been a big girl all my life. It is not changing. I could eat
There's no reason you need to because you are perfect the way you are. And
it doesn't matter. I could eat one fucking piece of chicken every day and I'm still going to be a big girl. Like, there's nothing I can do. Yeah. And I thought, how fucked up is this that these people are coming on here? And I'm lucky enough to have been around drag queens forever. And drag queens are pretty fat supportive in a lot of ways. You know, you got these big...
I actually, when I used to do drag, there was this lesbian couple that used to go to the bar constantly. They were probably both between 350 and 450 in weight. And these two bitches, every single time they came to the bar, heels, skirts, beautiful accessories, they were the cutest things that I'd ever seen. And the funniest part of it was I used to go up to skinny bitches and be like, that's how you ass. Because they definitely made way more of an attempt and an effort and looked way more rocking than these little bitches were. So, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I've been lucky to have drag queens and gay men in my life who have been really always like uplifting in my way and made me feel like I looked good when I put the effort in. And like, you know, we have like drag queens like Latrice Royale and Jiggly Caliente and, you know, these big girl Delta work that are out there and they're big bitches and they are getting accolades and, you know, they are slaying with their death drops and splits and shit. And so I've been able to be uplifted, but there's a whole fucking community out there of women who have no idea that they're allowed to be beautiful and fucking fabulous and sexy as shit.
And that's sad because, I mean, the thing I think more than anything is everybody should just be able to love themselves no matter what, because even if you don't like a certain trait about yourself, whether it be your stomach or your chins, or there's still something about you that's perfect. Yeah.
Chins. I like the camera like just shakes every time I laugh, like I'm just like an earthquake or something. I gotta find like a steady cam or something to put this shit on for next time because that's just out of control.
Well, like I would have been okay if I weren't having to go get some frozen yogurt afterwards. And it's raining, so if my face starts looking speckly, that's why.
So. It's fine. But I think that's what I wanted to make sure, like, we just put out that, you know, Theda and Maxine, we're body positive bitches. We love you, big girls. I'm a big girl. Maxine thinks she's a big girl. She eats like she's a big girl.
You've seen me at the Chinese buffet, girl. You know I'm a big girl.
Oh, speaking about the Chinese buffet, wait till you see later this week the meme I found. That's going to go on our thing. I'm not going to tell you because I just want you to stumble across it one day and see it and die. You're going to choke. You're going to literally choke when you see it.
And for any of you who wonder why I'm still friends with her, because she torments me with shit like this constantly.
Shenanigans.
Granted, I torture her with plenty of other things too. So, and thank you, Andrea. Yes, fuck your beauty standards.
Oh, yeah, see what time it is. I don't even know what time it is.
She's also a diva and a half and used to be my drag hag, would help me get ready for my shows and whatnot. So, love her.
You know, mwah. Well, I don't have anything else I want to talk about this week. Do you?
I just want to talk about how beautiful I look and sexy. I have Menchie's waiting for me. And Domino's, and there is actually a Taco Bell across the streets.
I got some corn dogs and potato chips because this bitch is poor this week.
I love corn dogs. Yeah, we definitely kind of went a little overboard last week on our trip.
A little bit overboard with our snacks, especially. I feel like we ate our way through Portland.
But we did good though. For first breakfast, we had cereal, and then as soon as we left the house, we went and had second breakfast. So, I mean, we saved a little money in doing things like that.
So, while we're on vacation, this bitch tells me we need to eat breakfast here so that when we meet up with our other friends, we can tell them we're still hungry and we can go eat again.
But you played along with it too.
Shut up! Calling me on that shit, bitch.
Hey, you want to give me shit for it, but you knew it was a genius idea and you went right with it. So
okay, it was brilliant, and it worked because we got cereal and big breakfast like 3 days in a row.
Yes,
that was pretty amazing.
But no, seriously though, aside from us just, you know, talking about food all the time, I did want to say that, again, to everybody who will be seeing this after the fact, you know, again, we apologize for the issues. Again, being on two separate sides of the country did really screw us up. But I do want to try to put together a little bit of a makeup tutorial because I know that was something that was asked of. So something simple I'm probably going to do. Nothing, you know, because I mean, obviously I'm not going to go full force when I have to go get McDonald's afterwards, you know, so it's probably not going to be too intense, but
it's not a party if you don't get McDonald's afterwards.
You gotta keep the viewers happy, honey. And I was so proud of us to see the number of views that we got last week. That just made me so happy to see the love and support we have going on. So please, everybody, if you are catching this, share it, spread the word, like us, follow us, and obviously you could do this on our own personal accounts as well. So, you know, we definitely want to be able to get this going and try to make a fun, you know, weekly activity for everybody that we'll be able to keep sharing. So
yeah, join us, eat with us, love us,
and stay body positive.
Body positive, bitches. You don't like my fat rolls? You can suck them.
You know, you said fat rolls, and I'm like, you can put butter on those.
Or cream cheese. Frosting.
Alicia had some technical difficulties in his back, obviously, we see. So she missed all kinds of us talking about food again. So we'll catch
That's okay, baby girl. We're gonna put it on YouTube and the Facebook, as Maxine likes to call it, and
the internet.
On the Facebook and the internets that we broke.
Well, whenever I'm at work, I break the internets on the daily. So that's kind of why I always do things like, you know, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, because my boss always tells me I broke the internets. So.
All right. Well, I think we're going to sign out for this week. We will be back next Sunday with a new and exciting episode of These Two Queens.
Be checking in, girl.
You always miss your cue, bitch. You're going to get better at that.
We're on delayed timing here because you have to notice that.
So, like, I should, like, maybe, like seconds. We'll figure it out. We'll figure our shit out.
And again, like that's part of the whole learning curve that, you know, our friends are going to understand it and they're not going to shit talk. And if they do, I'm coming for you. Just remember that. So
come for them.
I got plenty of voodoo dolls.
All right. Bye till next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.